I'm with the AP for 200K. They told me the frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off. Ain't no way. I might be alright, but it ain't okay.
Alright, so welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about. Where I've been, why don't I upload on YouTube anymore? What's going on with me? What's good with me? We'll get to that in a little bit. First, we gotta get this work in.
Top in love with her brain. Her across the sea. Happens in making those grease, man. Love me in Spain. I'm kicking P. Land on the jet with a bitch with a big body frame. Just like a biker, rockin' black. Margiela Loaf was the one with the lace. Put that big title, yeah, right. Hope that these little niggas really wanna race. I got that fire, I spit crack. I got that face, gon' recite what I say. Came in that lighter, this ain't no threats. This a blue Scotty, I smoke to the face. Made it to the light, they still throwing shade.
I always compare like my training sessions to my Hyrox New York, which I did pretty decent job for my first time. Did it with Jeff. Obviously, Jeff is a seasoned pro when it comes to Hyrox, and he definitely carried a good amount of the way. I think our time was an hour and 10 minutes. Pretty solid for my first ever Hyrox. Shit was hard though. I would definitely say Hyrox is probably the hardest shit I've ever done in my entire life. Strength, 100%. I think this first time around, I was so obsessed with running that I allowed my strength training to just fall to shits, and I was very weak on my actual race day. So I think this time just kind of finding that balance.
Where's the next Hyrox gonna be?
I'm eyeing one in Dallas. It's like 3 months. 3 months to get into the best shape of my life. I'm gonna do it. Especially now. I feel like my head is finally back where it needs to be. So I can do it. Which is why I'm back in front of the camera. Alright guys, so fresh fit of the day. I'm sweating because I just rushed through a shower. We have the baggy track pants that just dropped on Saturday. Lockfire.com. You see the fit. Nice little fit. And then we have the vet tee. The little dog tag. Check the details. Just dropped on Saturday. Lockfire.com.
I want to find a things in my life. So I hustle. You get in my way while I'm trying to get mine. And I'm
Alright guys, it's Monday. Monday. I mean, everyone hates Mondays, but I feel like for me it's a fresh start. Fresh start of the week, you know. The one thing that I look forward to the most on Mondays is my cup of coffee. Like, you guys are about to see why. So if you're ever out in Texas, you might want to write this down.
So where are we pulling up?
Summer Moon. Listen to this order. I get 4 iced quarter winter moons, medium, with oat milk. Can you add a shot of hazelnut syrup in each one of them?
Each one of them?
Yes. How's it going?
3160.
4 iced quarter winter moons. So the quarter winter moon that pretty much means that like they have this thing here called moon milk. And so moon milk, which is produced by special cows, very sweet substance, creamy sweet substance. It sounds like I'm describing something else, but I'm not. It's a creamy sweet substance, moon milk in the coffee.
Okay.
With a splash of oat milk, swirled together, drizzled with hazelnut syrup on top. Tell me that doesn't sound good. It's gotten to a point where I've gotten like the entire office hooked up on this. I need you to try it.
Okay. All right. POV taste test. Summer Moon, according to Shali.
Best coffee in the world.
Best coffee in the world. It's quite the statement. I'm not gonna lie.
It's sweet though.
Hey, his description of the creaminess was low-key spot on.
You think it's too sweet?
No, it's fire.
People when I introduced them for the first time,
fire.
they're like, damn, it's sweet.
No, it's like soft.
Yeah, it's
It's
very
like soft.
milky. Yeah, good coffee.
Good coffee. Thank you, Shali.
Of course. Just pulled up to the office Monday. Trust me, I'm in a good mood. Trust me. Usually when I pull up to the office, I just kind of like think about my day and what I'm about to say and what the objective of this week is before I walk in. Obviously wanted to fill you guys in on where I've been. That's probably the most important topic of this video. Where have I been? Why am I not uploading consistently on YouTube? What's going on with, Anaka? What's going on with your life, etc., etc. It's good. It's weird because it's been a challenging year, but it's been a rewarding year. I was faced with the immediate need of restructuring my business, what I have had for like the last 5 years, 6 years now, essentially rebuilding that from ground zero. You know, a lot of people from the outside looking in think that CEOs, you know, bosses, presidents, whatever you want to call them, can hire people and it's, you know, everything clicks right off the bat, you know? And I thought that stupidly, you know. I was quickly met with the reality that rebuilding my team included, you know, also micromanaging every sector of the business, whether it's production, design, marketing, customer service, operations, human resources. Like every aspect of that required micromanaging from the person who started the business. And you know, you hear the term, no one's gonna care about your business more than you do. That's very true. And you learn that very quickly. There's two things you can do. You can either choose to lean in when things get tough and hunker down, isolate yourself, pretty much go incognito, where you like dial in and focus on what you need to do to keep things going, keep your business alive. Or you can act as if you don't need to do that, become selfish, and do the complete opposite. You know, I think I had started off thinking that in the process of this rebuild, I was going to be able to successfully document my Hyrox prep, my half marathon, whatever, which I successfully completed those 2 tasks. But I was quickly met with the reality of, okay, these are cool personal goals, these are cool fitness personal goals, and I've always been, you know, very fitness oriented and goal oriented with all my shows that I've done in the past. Of course, it'll make great content, but if I continue to pour into these things and not pour into my business, this thing is going to fall, and it's going to fall quickly. So I had to make the conscious decision of, okay, YouTube and all the other things kind of have to take a breather. Even my personal life, some things in my personal life have to take a breather, and I need to truly dial back in to what's important to me right now, which is my business and the livelihood of others that work essentially for me or with me. So yeah, that's been the last 6 months really in total, but 3.5 months since you guys have seen me on YouTube. And I think today you'll kind of get like a BTS perspective on like what it's really looked like rebuilding from ground zero. The only reason why I'm in front of the camera right now is because I finally feel like we're at a place where I can step back a little bit and breathe and do what I love, which is YouTube, sharing my life with you guys. I've been doing this since 2015, almost a decade of doing this, being in front of a camera, endless DMs that I would get on a daily basis, you know, when are you coming back? When are you uploading a video again, etc., etc. I'm not going to commit to a upload schedule, but I will say that Daniel and I are dialed and we're back, and we're going to make these videos as entertaining and fulfilling and insightful as possible, and walk you guys through the day-to-day struggles and the successes of being an entrepreneur. You guys haven't seen this yet, but does something look different? Last time we YouTube, this office was white, and now it's black. So obviously, a lot of adjustments have been made. I don't know if you guys remember Will. Oh, you said The Last Survivor, yeah. I actually just gave like a whole like spiel about rebuilding. Will is the only person that has been here since 5 years? Yeah, it's good. Anyways, so, you know, the last time you guys were here, the office was white, the carpet was stained. If you look at our old videos, this shit was ugly. Now there was a conference table here. That's the OG sign, yeah, that's always been there. But,
Staple piece.
yeah, got the design room. When we first started, we were very lenient in our office operations, our day-to-day operations, and we've in this rebuild of the last 6 months, we realized that to get to the next level where we want to be, it starts with our daily habits in here at the office. So as you can tell, things look a lot more corporate and structured in Inaka, in this warehouse, in this office space, than it did in the past. Yeah, Esmo.
What's good, you doing?
We used to have our office left it hanging. We used to have our own office, but now we realize we need to, in the rebuild, I keep saying rebuild, we realize that we need to be closer to each other. Now we spend every waking hour together. in this small little office.
Peep the details in his socks. Wow.
It's not crazy.
Everyone's wearing the same clothes.
Oh my god. Everyone's wearing the same. And Trina, we could also kind of keep you in the loop on that.
I think we should just have that link on the website, have a form where they fill it out, we respond manually, activate codes, and go from there.
The main reason they didn't follow is because they either didn't know who we are, so we need to make sure that content that they see makes them want to follow and see more.
You know, this content that we're utilizing from our campaign, after this week, it gets old. From this meeting forward, how do we get to a point where that's the norm for us? That's just how a knocker operates. Regardless of sales or whatever, we're operating in a realm right now where we don't have to worry about anything that we're not doing because we're doing everything.
Yeah. Nigga that got spoiled off these fucking PJs. It's not like I'm too good at fly commercial. That shit just, it's a hassle at this point.
Am I tripping? I can't feel my AC. You feel it?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. So normally I bring my own lunch. Today I was not thinking. I'm trying to, get back into the nature of eating well so I can perform well on a daily basis. One thing that I've realized, no matter what kind of training you're doing, when you're eating right, you perform way better.
Can't even tell us the difference. Hungry is when you relentless. Even when one of your idols are dead in your face and he tell you pain and you know that he meant it. But when you call, you attempt it.
They take your food to your car for you. And they have a clean ass kitchen.
Great meeting you.
I think they sold me when they told me that they made bison. Honestly, 10 out of 10 mil. 10 out of 10 location. I mean, the ingredients, everything just I think the fact that we got the kitchen tour, it's making it taste better. Because the kitchen was clean as fuck. You don't typically see that anywhere.
So what we're viewing right now is the first iteration of our weather tech, which is going to be releasing in October for our summit collection. Material is really nice. So material development is a custom waterproof, rainproof, element-proof material. A couple changes need to be made. Going to do these more tonal. Going to change the shape a little bit, adjust branding, change out the drawstrings. But as you can see, all paneling.
Damn, the branding on this is sick.
Reflective prints throughout each of the piece. And this is our new WeatherTech logo. So every time we drop an item with this type of material technology, it'll showcase this WeatherTech logo here. Sampling process can be pretty extensive. It can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. But typically what kind of finalizes the product is you go through your fitments. Every time you get a garment in, you do measurement checks, which goes to the logos, fabrication, sizing, things of that nature. Either myself, Shawley, Sam, or somebody else on the team will wear the products through everyday life for an extended amount of time, 2 to 3 weeks typically.
For an example, to piggyback off that, when we got these samples in, when did we get these samples in?
Couple months
February?
ago. Yeah.
I wore these pants probably every day. Just to just like he said, final sample comes in and, typically I'm the one to test it out. Wore these for a month straight and I was like, yo, these are probably the best pants we ever created. And they're available now on knockbar.com. I think that's the cool thing is that when you know that you're selling a product that you know your consumers are gonna love, it makes you feel a lot better.
What we got going on over here?
So these are the pre-production samples of the glasses we're going to be releasing for our IRC collection, and then polarized lens with the etched in triple IP performance logo, and then the branding on the side frames as well. So these should be releasing in September with the IRC collection.
Have you worn them yet?
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I like them. The only thing that needs adjustment for me personally is the nose pad. Just need to figure out a different material that isn't so heavy.
16.5.
Alright guys, so we're back home from a long day at the office. As you guys know, NCAA 25 just dropped and I've been meaning to download it, so I'm going to do that right now. But before we do that, I need to end this video. I kind of wanted to kind of add on to what I was saying earlier about the last, 6 to 8 months. One thing that I will do here is take accountability for all the mistakes that happened from perspective of the company and Naka Power. There was a lot of broken promises, which in turn hurt people. We got lazy, we got complacent. At the end of the day, I can blame whoever I want to blame, but at the end of the day, it's my full responsibility, as the owner and head of this company, to take full-on responsibility for anything that happens from our end. And I'm telling you guys this right now, my core following, the people that have followed me for the last 10 years, this has definitely been an eye-opening moment where I've realized, okay, I need to own up the mistakes that have happened in the last 6 to 8 months, and now that I've owned up this mistake, I've got it out there, I'm letting you guys know what we did wrong. It's now time to fix things and make the consumer, the Inaka consumer, or the Inaka fan base happy again. And how do we do that? Is just getting back to what we typically would do and doing a better job at it. Hopefully you guys, that have been following me understand what it truly means to run a business. I think I see a lot of people talk about starting a business, starting a clothing company, whatever, and I see a lot of people doing that nowadays. It's great, I love seeing that. But if you're willing to grow your company to a company north of $50 million in revenue or whatever, you're going to have to endure the shit that I'm going through, the shit that I've gone through, the restructuring or rebuilding that we're talked about throughout this video. You're going to have to endure that at some point in your business, and probably multiple times. So I'll leave that there. I'm gonna let this game download, and I think this was a good video back. I told Daniel that we're gonna try and stick to 3 videos a month, so it's up to him if we're gonna keep this going. But anyways, thank y'all for watching this video. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Play me like a fool.